Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tearing down an absolutely fascinating, highly efficient business model that is rapidly changing the digital landscape for small businesses. We're looking at a strategy popularized by creators like GHL Wizard, which focuses on taking outdated local businesses and upgrading them with what's called an AI website. And look, this isn't just about making things look pretty. It's a step-by-step masterclass in creating immediate value, streamlining workflows using platforms like Go High Level, and generating predictable, recurring income by solving a massive problem for local business owners. Get ready, because the speed and efficiency of this playbook, we're talking about building a recurring revenue asset in under 15 minutes, is honestly eye-opening. Okay, let's dive right in. Here's our agenda for today. 1. The smart website opportunity. 2. Pricing for recurring revenue. 3. The 3-step game plan. 4. Building the AI agent, and 5. The self-selling demo. Let's get to it.
Starting right off with Section 1, the smart website opportunity.
So what actually makes a website truly smart in 2026? Think about most local businesses right now. Your plumbers, roofers, dental clinics. They are still using their websites as static digital brochures. They just sit there. They aren't actively capturing attention. And here's the kicker. The exact second a business owner misses a phone call because they're, stuck under a sink or up on a roof, that lead bounces straight to a competitor. That bleeding of revenue is exactly the gap this playbook targets.
Think about the stark difference here. A static traditional website is basically a passive bucket full of holes that is actively losing leads. But an AI voice agent website, it turns the site into an interactive machine. It acts as a tireless, 24/7 virtual receptionist that answers questions, handles objections, and actually books appointments the precise second a customer shows intent. It's a total game changer.
Moving right along to Section 2, pricing for recurring revenue.
Now you might be wondering, how do you make predictable income from what's traditionally a one-time website build? That's the mystery you have to solve if you want to build a sustainable business, right? In the past, web developers would charge a few grand, hand over the site, and bam, end of the transaction. You were just constantly hunting for that next client. But this playbook, it flips that completely upside down by transitioning straight into a monthly subscription model.
Let's break down how that monthly structure actually works. You aren't just selling code anymore. You're selling software as a service. A tiny slice of the client's monthly retainer covers your underlying Go High-level platform cost, and the rest, pure profit margin. Think about it. If the software costs you $97 a month and you're charging $500, the margins are absolutely incredible. And the client happily stays on board month after month because that AI agent is booking enough leads to essentially pay for itself. All right, Section 3, the 3-step game plan. To give you a clear mental map of how this works before we get into the weeds, the core strategy relies on just 3 rapid-fire steps. Step 1, find a local business. Step 2, clone and upgrade their site fast. Step 3, outreach. It is an incredibly streamlined process designed specifically to cut out those endless proposals and back-and-forth negotiations that usually bog down web development.
So the absolutely crucial point here is identifying the right target. You definitely aren't pitching massive tech startups. You want the local landscaper whose website looks like it was built in 1998, You pinpoint those outdated, passive elements and prepare to pitch a modern, automated upgrade. Honestly, the worse their current site is, the easier your job is going to be.
Let's get into the tech side. Section 4, building the AI agent. Okay, what is truly staggering here is the timeline. We are not talking about weeks of custom coding. This is literally a 15-minute assembly line. In minutes 1 through 5, you rapidly clone the aesthetic and basic info of the prospect's existing website right into a new builder. Minutes 5 through 10, you configure the Go High-level setup, creating the backend where the leads will actually be stored. And then, minutes 10 through 15, you plug in the voice agent powered by AI. It's high speed and highly repeatable. The real engine behind this rapid setup relies on Go High Level. Once the agent is added to the cloned site, the absolute most critical step before you ever even talk to the business owner is testing that AI agent live. You actually pick up the phone and call the number. You interact with the virtual receptionist yourself to ensure it accurately answers questions about that specific business, grabs your name, and successfully books a mock appointment right into the system. You just have to ensure the machine works flawlessly. And that brings us to Section 5, the self-selling demo. The pivotal technical step here is taking that fully tested AI agent and embedding it directly into the customized demo site you just cloned for the prospect. You aren't sending over some generic pitch deck or a boring video. You're sending them a link to their own business, suddenly upgraded with an intelligent voice agent living right on the homepage, ready to go to work for them. The core philosophy here is simple but so powerful. Let the demo do the heavy lifting. By creating a functional, customized example in just 15 minutes, you completely eliminate the hard sell. You don't have to convince them that AI is the future. You just show them their own business operating flawlessly within it. You're literally letting the technology prove its undeniable value instantly.
Let's see how this all builds into a totally frictionless outreach mechanic. You message the business owner with their custom link and simply invite them to interact with the AI voice agent or even just call the demo number. When a local business owner actually hears an AI flawlessly answer their phone, handle objections, and book a lead, the light bulb just goes on. The tech sells the monthly retainer for you because they instantly calculate all the revenue they've been losing from missed calls.
Which really leaves us with this final thought. We've seen how a 15-minute playbook, leverage and go high level, can transform a static, outdated website into a lead-capturing, recurring revenue machine. But honestly, this is just the beginning. As AI voice agents inevitably become the standard expectation for every single local business, what is the next frontier for local business technology? Will AI soon manage their inventory, direct their physical staff, or fully automate their marketing? The digital landscape is shifting so rapidly under our feet. I highly encourage you to keep exploring this space because the opportunities for those who adopt are truly limitless. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.